of a new president, and many are wondering right now whether he will try to take more control of the economy. Luis Oganes covers this region for JP Morgan. Luis, do you think this is a buying opportunity?
Hi, Melissa. I think we're probably getting there. We think that the next couple of days is probably going to remain quite volatile, but we do think that this is in the end going to provide a very good buying opportunity because we don't think that the worst fears of the market would in the end materialize. We do think that this government in the end, at least at the beginning, will play a more moderate card.
Break down the sectors, though, Luis, because obviously there are different kinds of concerns with different sectors. For instance, in the mining sector, it's a concern about an increase in the mining tax. What do you think could be the most likely change in policy of this new administration, if there is going to be one?
Well, they have spoken very clearly about increasing the taxes on mining, all the windfall from these very high commodity prices, mining, mineral prices. And presumably and hopefully they're going to try to do that in a way not to undermine the competitiveness of Peruvian companies vis-a-vis other foreign mining companies. But Peru right now, we have to say that it's on the low side probably of the tax burden. So this is something that we won't get clarification, unfortunately, until sometime in the second half of the year. So investors that invest particularly in the equity market are going to be, kind of in the dark for the coming months on this issue.
Hey, Luis, Brian Kelly, thanks for coming on. We went through a very similar thing when Lula won the presidency in Brazil. How do you view this? Do you think that this will be moderate and will be economically good for Peru, or are we looking more of a Chavez situation?
I think it's going to be more moderate because the economic situation in Peru is actually quite strong, which is a different situation when Lula took over in 2002. So Humala doesn't need to be that populist or doesn't need to, to adopt very radical policies in order to keep delivering growth and to actually pursue his plans, which is, more redistribution, trying to narrow the gap between the rich and poor and reduce the poverty rate. So we are in that respect, at least confident that in the near term he's going to be a lot more moderate than markets believe to be the case.
Luis, would they have closed the market if it was up 12%? I'm actually asking a serious question. What do you think?
I think that probably at the open tomorrow, given that we're not expecting yet cabinet appointments until probably at the earliest, maybe there's going to be more softness tomorrow still. And once the cabinet appointments start to come in, hopefully market-friendly names, that's when the market may start to turn around. That may happen either Wednesday or Thursday.
All right, Luis, thanks a lot for your time.